What's up, family? Guys, a lot of people think the spawn is over with, but you know what? I don't. Let's see if it's true. All right. I'm gonna be using a 10-foot rod. And guys, hey, do not forget to support Moonshine Crappie Jigs. I'm gonna be using a Moonshine Crappie Jig hand tie. These are some very special jigs to me. These are jigs that Mr. Perry tied up for me before he passed away, you know. And so, guys, definitely go to Moonshine Crappie Jigs to get your signature box and any other Moonshine products you need. Go there, they're gonna take care of you. Trust me. Let's see, you know what? I think I'm gonna try this grade, it's natural, and we might hop around. And so I'll take and I have a quick connect on here, guys. And I use these for this purpose right here. This is a 1/4 ounce head, and boom, I pop that off, and I'll pick this one up, and I'll pop a new jig in, just like that. I think like on good weather or good weather condition times of year, you will have crappie that will spawn quite quickly. They will go ahead and get it knocked out. And so people will experience times like that, and it seems like the spawn is just over and done with. But from some information I've heard from biologists, crappie will sometimes make a U-turn and come back and do it again. It blew my mind. But so you'll have different waves of spawning, and with crappie having the ability to have 60,000 eggs, man, there's a lot of crappie that, you know, not all of them are going to make it. Not all of them are going to be successful in you know, growing up, but there's a high percentage rate that will. And so, guys, when it seems like those crappie have just left the bank and there's no more, man, come back in another week and try that spot out again, and you might have some success. So what we're gonna do is test that theory, because a lot of people think the spawn is over, that they've already taken care of their business and they're up out of here. But I've had times where crappie spawn all the way to June, and you know, there's certain conditions where they'll do that and other times they won't. And so I found that the ones that will prolong spawn, they spawn in deeper water. Well, I won't say deeper water, because this is only 7 to 8 feet of water, but it's out further off the bank. It's out in the, you know, main lake or whatever, and it just gives them more protection from the weather, like the different ups and downs that the weather can take. This right here gives them more stability, and so they don't have to worry about things just changing drastically, like far as being up on the bank. So enough talking, let's drop down and see what we can get done. And so I see pile is out to the right side of me, so I'll just scoot over a little bit more, and they're not going to be all over this thing. You have to like weed through it to find where they're sitting. And so sometimes you'll come out and you won't catch some in the area that you're fishing on the brush pile, but you got to make sure you cover that thing you know, properly. You got to really thoroughly pick through it, and wherever you find them sitting at, that's your best choice of you know, finding a load of them. You know, you can work that area more thoroughly than having to go all over the pile after that point. And what I do is I'll swim my bait up and over logs, and I'll just go in and out throughout the whole pile, just swimming around like I'm a natural fish. I'll make my bait look like it's just a nosy little bait fish just looking around, coming through town, not knowing nothing, not realizing he finna get jacked. And that's what I'll do throughout the pile until I locate where the smorgasbord is. And then when I locate where that smorgasbord is, I go to work. Did that make some of y'all think about that song? Is that MC Hammer? I think that's MC Hammer. I go to work, work. Some people don't even know who MC Hammer is. A lot of these kids. Oh, man. Man. All right. So I have located what I see as a male, because I can see some of the hormonal colors in him, and his tail is split all up. He's not a Giganticus, but he tells me where the others are. And from my experience, most of the time the females are up from the males. And when I say up from the males, it's based on the direction of the wind. Like, I've always found them up ahead of the males. Whenever the wind, whatever direction the wind is blowing in, I'll go up in that direction. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just take my trolling motor and scoot up probably like 5 feet. Okay. Oh man, stick 'em. Ooh, that is so beautiful, seeing a crappie come through that water, shaking and fighting, twisting and twerking. All right. If I can manage this fish. Okay. Now we're about to start cooking with grease, because that there is a mama that spawned out. That's a mama that spawned out. So she's good for the taking. Like, I don't really like to take female crappie before they spawn, you know, because I love the species. I just love it. Even though, you know, crappie are just, they are wonderful spawners. They produce like crazy. I don't know, man. I just want to give them a chance to drop them eggs. But that one did his dance, had his chance. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. Woo! That felt good, man. That felt good. I don't know about you, but if you don't get excited about that thump, you might need to check your pulse. So, okay. So guys, exactly like I thought. The females were up ahead of the males. And so from this point, I'll just pick through here. And what I'll do on the brush pile, I'll work my way sideways from the same level or same position of the brush pile. Basically the front part of it, I'll work my way sideways from this point, coming across the whole top, because that's where I think most of the females will be, because I believe the males will be right behind them and the females will be right up in front of them. And where I'm at position on this pile is close to the front. So I'll just work the whole front of the pile, and then from that point I'll hop on over to the next one after I've got what I got out of this one, you know, any production. If they start slowing down, I'll just go find the next one and I'll duplicate the same pattern. Oh man. That didn't feel like no tender. That felt like the real deal. Like she just punched my jig in the mouth. Like, what you doing around here, jig? Come here. Get some of this. Pow. That's what it felt like. Boy. Yank 'em. Guys, I'm striking gold around here. Hey, moonshine crappie jigs, get those hand ties. Striking gold. Man, I'm telling you, every bite to me just feels like the first time, and this never gets old to me. It amazes me how people can catch fish so calmly. Like, I just can't. You know, I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking nobody for catching fish all quietly and stiff, you know, and just smug. That That was a great bite there, buddy. But me, I gotta experience all the thrills and chills that come with it. It's just me. And man, you know, there's gonna be bigger ones right over here too. And that's the next part I gotta figure out, where the even bigger ones are sitting. Are they sitting all the way to the bottom, or are they sitting a little bit above these females? But that's the next step you gotta figure out. Big fish. Oh man, goodness, that thing came off right at before I was gonna get it out the water. Oh man, man, that joker smoked it. I mean, smoked it. Goodness, man, we keep this up, we're gonna be eating all right. We're gonna be eating all right. Travel time. Let's see if we can make this thing pleasurable for you visitors. Get y'all that water jacuzzi going on. Let's close this live well so we can make them very comfy and cozy. Oh my. That thing reached out and touched me, boy. I'm telling you, that thing reached out and touched me for real. I can feel the impact of that all the way down to my toes. You know, that's got to come through my hand, run through my body, make its way down to my toes. You know, guys, you know when you have that bite that just go down your back, you just feel it through your body. It measure on the Richter scale. Oh, yank 'em. Oh, there it go. The good evidence of spawning action. He is colored up as good as you need him to be colored up. You know, they can get darker than this, but this is a white male going through a hormonal change due to the spawn. Hey man, you know what? I'm gonna let you go back, bless those females. Uh-oh, I just saw bubbles. Y'all been watching the channel long enough, y'all know bubbles to me signify that crappie are down there talking about what I'm up here doing. So they showing themselves, and I don't mind them showing themselves. They can go and hit that jig and show out. I painted up some delectable beauties right here, and my boy Billy Morgan tied them up for me. I love hand ties, guys. I just love hand ties. And if you have any hand ties to display and you want to send them to the channel, here's the address right here. But if you have any products you would like to possibly showcase on the channel, or guys, if hey, there's a boat sponsor out there, any sponsors, you can contact me at dcrappie@gmail.com as well, or you can send products straight to the P.O. box. Yank 'em. Woohoo! We got us a cutie pie. Oh my, what a cutie pie. Look at that, boy. I love it when a plan come together. Let's take you on over here with your people. Get with your people. Talk to them about their experience. I'm treating them well over there in the box. I always like a challenge, so, and it's people gonna be, my friends always say, man, you crazy, something wrong with you. Like if I'm catching fish on a color, I'll just switch, because I want to see what all other colors they want to bite. You know, I have what I consider big fish colors. Purple to me is a big fish color. I don't know what it is about it, but I've dropped purple down in places where I've been fishing and been catching fish, you know, some good sized fish or whatever, as soon as I drop that purple down, that big one come and look at it. That big one come and get it. Go back down, that big one come and get it. I change back to the other color, I start catching that size fish that I was catching before. But that purple has gotten me bigger strikes, bigger bites. What's your thought on that? Leave it in the comments. We might have a lot of comments on this video. So, there's another head that I painted up. And see if I can get the light good for y'all. See this? And then Billy Morgan tied it up for me. Man, I just love Billy. He's an awesome guy. If y'all know Billy Morgan, y'all know that y'all know that yourself too. All right, let's get on down here. Oh, yank him! Man, thank you Jesus. That little delectable was right there waiting for it. It was like, drop that purple on down, drop that purple on down. Now that didn't support the big fish theory, but hey, I tell you what, I have not had another color I drop down there that's been that, you know, they've been that responsive on yet. Leave a comment, guys. I want to hear this and see if anybody else has this experience. Like, just jigging over all the years I've jigged, I've come to have a sense of a feel that is very aware, I would say. So I can feel when I bump brush, when I bump rock, I can feel yank 'em. I can feel that too. Oh man, that is the best fish of the day. And when I tell y'all, you can see this, let me see if you can get it. That thing took it down off in there. You can barely see the jig. I'm telling you, that thing wanted it. I've had no other fish today bite it that deep. And that right there is a semi-doozy. Doozy does it in the box, baby, yeah! Woo! Yank 'em! Oh man! Oh! Ah! Oh! Yes! That's a doozy. The purple. Oh man! Like I said, that thing is down off in that fish's mouth. Oh my goodness. Oh. Guys, the big ones are still down there. They're still down there working it out. Yeah, let's go. All right, family, so we're gonna wrap it up with that, but I gotta tell y'all, I'm working on y'all some merch, man. New dry fit merch coming. Inlay, breathable material on the side. This stuff is for fishermen, by fishermen. So I'm putting thought in it for you. And I'll just keep evolving. So y'all I need y'all support. There's still crappie out there spawning. And I believe there's plenty on the bank still. You know, do not stop fishing for crappie until they stop being there. You know, if you got bank access, if you got the lake access, it's all, you know, it's all your real estate. Hey, you can go chase them down wherever they're at. And so I really appreciate y'all support. I you know, thank y'all for being family members and subscribers of this channel. Guys, until next time, see you on the water. Peace! We out.